What's up, everybody? Happy Monday, happy Valentine's Day, to all of you. Uh, it's been a hectic day today. I hope everybody's Valentine's Day went well. Um, Even for the single people, you know what I'm saying? Because I noticed on social media today, a lot of single people was not happy that today was Valentine's Day. I'm like, listen, even if you single, go out there and treat yourself if it's so important to you. You know what I'm saying? Valentine's Day is so important. Go out there and treat yourself. Take yourself out to dinner. You know what I mean? Take yourself to a movie. Treat yourself. You ain't gotta be with somebody to, get treated. Love thyself. It's love day. You know what I'm saying? So show yourself some love. You ain't gotta wait for somebody to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Go buy yourself some flowers. Buy yourself a card. Self love. You know, that's what Valentine's Day is all about. It's a love day. It ain't couple day, it's love day. People think it's designed for couples. Yeah, that's the thing, maybe, but love on yourself. They even got toys now for you to do that. I'm just saying, for when it's your private time, they got things. But yeah, I hope all you are having a great Valentine's Day. Y'all are enjoying it. Whatever it is y'all doing. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you all had a great weekend. Um, Getting into this episode of GH, I enjoyed this episode. This episode was good. Um, for the most part. Listen, I love how Laura is not caring about Esme at all at this point. Laura's over this girl. She basically feels like Esme is a brat. Like she's not following the household rules. She's, leaving the bathroom a mess. She's painting her toenails all on a couch. You know what I mean? That's some nasty shit. Like, no, clean up behind yourself. You are a guest in somebody's home. When you are a guest in somebody's home, the one thing that's major for me, because I don't have people stay up in my house before. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing that will make me want to kick you out is nasty. I can't do nasty. Like you will not have my household nasty. Not my living room, not my bathroom, not my kitchen. I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? I don't play that mess. I don't do nasty. That's when I can't stand that. So I could totally understand where Laura coming from because Laura looked like she's a very tidy person, very neat. She likes to keep a clean home. I mean, a lot of us do. So I don't blame Laura on that. Like, no, you need to clean up behind your damn self. She understands, that Esme is going through things or whatever, but that ain't no excuse to be no pack rat. That is no excuse. Clean up behind yourself. So, Kevin was, he agreed with Laura that, she's a bit bratty and stuff like that. So he was like, I'll talk to her or whatever, straighten her out. Listen, ain't nothing gonna straighten that little girl out. That girl's nuts. Um, so she ended up visiting Spencer at Spring Ridge, giving him a little photo of herself or whatever for him to remember her by or, to keep with him or whatever the case as a little gift or whatever. Um, of course, Esme doesn't, she takes every opportunity she can to put his friends on blast, like Trina and Cameron and Jocelyn. She uses any opportunity she can to um downplay them in Spencer's life. You know what I'm saying? Saying, oh, how they abandoned him and they don't come to visit him. He's only been in that jail one day. They all saw him before he left. He's only been there for a day. One day. It's like, okay, they haven't visited him yet. So he still got 28 more days left to go in that jail. He will be okay. Who cares if they ain't visited him yet? So what? But she just uses any opportunity to take cheap shots at them. Talking about, oh, I'm here for you. I'm always gonna be here for you. Yeah, we know. Like a leech, we know. So of course, before she left, she wanted to see Ryan before she left. And she was mad as hell when her access to him got restricted. Of course, Kevin made sure she couldn't see him. And she was pissed about it or whatever. And I agree with Spencer and Kevin. It's like, why do you want to see him so bad all the time? And she claims it's for schoolwork or research or whatever. They ain't buying that because that is weird. It's like, what do you want to keep seeing this psycho for? She definitely got something up her sleeve. Like, is that your daddy or something? Like, why do you want to keep seeing this man? Like, are you trying to get some tips from him on how to be a good psycho? Like, she is a lifetime movie waiting to happen. She really is. You know how they be coming out with them movies? stalked by my neighbor, stalked by my girlfriend, stalked by my sister, all that little crazy shit Lifetime come out with. Esme would be perfect for it. She's a huge candidate to be the main role, the leading lady. The chick is nuts. So of course, she gets mad at Spencer or whatever and storms out. I'm like, storming out is what she does best. So anyway, moving on from that, Trina had came over to Laura's house or whatever. And Spencer had got her a gift. He got her a book about an artist that she really liked. And Laura was, noticing how her and Spencer have gotten along, have gotten to know each other and they got things in common or whatever. And she's happy that there's somebody positive in her grandson's life, because she's happy that Trina could see the good in Spencer. I like the chemistry between Spencer and Trina, but I feel like Trina deserves better than somebody who's going to play games with her. You know what I'm saying? And Spencer's not above playing games. He's definitely that type. That playboy type. Like, he might be with Esme or whatever, but he's definitely putting signals out there that he's feeling Trina. And Esme know it too. But my thing is, if you're really feeling Trina the way you say you are, why are you still with this girl? That's what I'm not understanding. Why are you still with her? So of course Laura was singing Trina praises and stuff, and Esme came home. Esme is not happy as usual. Esme is definitely gonna use that recording that she has, that phone, of Jocelyn and Cameron in bed. She's gonna use it, and that's why she planning on going back to that cabin, because she claimed, oh, I forgot some things, or she got to get some stuff for Spencer or whatever that he left behind. She want that footage. She gonna do something with it. She probably gonna try to frame, Trina for it or whatever, make it seem like, oh, she's the one who recorded it and posted it, just to get her and Jocelyn at odds to work in her favor. Because that's been one of her prime things that she's been trying to do, is get them apart, break up their friend group. And that's what she's been trying to do, infiltrate the friend group, break them up. And I hope they don't fall for it. Whatever she's playing at, I hope they're smart enough to know that this girl is playing dirty and they get on her ass about it. That's what I'm hoping. So anyway, moving on from that. I was really hoping that Chet was gonna be Terry's date at Charlie's that she met on the app, because he was wearing the same color shirt that her date was supposed to wear. And she was talking to him and stuff, thinking that he was the date. And then Chet had to correct her and was like, oh, I'm not that guy. Oh, my name's not Tanner and stuff like that. So her real date showed up. He was such an ass. Like, he just kept arguing with her about science or her job or her work or whatever. He just seemed like a bum to me. Like, he ain't like to work. And that's pretty much where she got that from. She felt like he didn't want to work either. I said, he don't, he a bum. Like, her date was just so insulting to her background, like her science background and stuff like that, just so insulting and offensive. And I'm really happy Chet came along and shut that down. And the guy, he left, skedaddle. Because she deserved better than that. Like, he was such an ass. I like the chemistry between her and Chet, and I'm glad that they were still hanging out at the bar, kicking back, having a drink, just enjoying each other's company. That's what I was hoping for from the jump. I really like them together. I want the show to do more with Chet and Amy. Chet, Amy, Felix. I want the show to really do more with those characters, because I really feel like they can be great characters for the future. I really do. I think they could be the future of the show, because you're going to need new characters, to not take over, but to add more to the show, you know what I mean? Because everybody that we love, they're getting older, so you're going to need a younger, generation to start coming in. I think they could be a great addition to it. I really like these characters. And I think they add something to the show, if done correctly. So anyway, moving on from that, Ava was just so giddy. She is still on cloud 9 about Sonny and Carly's impending divorce. Like, she is super happy that their marriage is imploding right now, because she feels like it's a win for her. And she is spending her time with Nicholas just giddy and laughing about this. I expect nothing less from Ava. But she's enjoying it. She's enjoying that Carly's getting hers. You know what I mean? That Carly's life is imploding. She loves it. And because it's an opportunity for her to get more custody of her daughter. You know what I'm saying? She's even noticing that Sonny's starting to act a little bit more human than normal. But if I was Ava, I wouldn't celebrate too fast. Not saying that Carly and Sonny are not going to go through with a divorce, because I think they will. But I wouldn't celebrate on the whole getting more custody of Avery thing so fast. I mean, it might not go the way she's hoping. So her and Nicholas are still talking about planning this vow renewal and stuff. Nicholas and Ava, they look like they are freaks. Like they look like they are into that bondage type shit. Like, you know how you just tie somebody up and just slap them while y'all doing it, and they just love it and be like, "Give me more, give me more." And you just keep slapping and pouring wax all on them, hot wax and shit on their body. They look like they are into that kinky type stuff. Like they are just bondage freaks. You know, like dominatrix and stuff like that. Like they. If Nicholas and Ava were to create an OnlyFans, you know I'm subscribing. I will pay the money. Listen, I would pay to watch that because I know it's gonna be some kinky, freaky shit. I already know it. I would be all here for it. I'm just saying, I would be here for it. So moving on from that, Nina and Sonny were irritating as hell. Like he's sitting here telling her, "Oh, Carly's divorcing me," and that fool had the nerve to ask Nina what is her opinion on it. Why are you asking her for her opinion on your divorce? Like, why would a woman that you just slept with? And Nina basically told him, no, I can't give you an opinion because I'm not going to be objective. Nina admitted basically she has no regrets about sleeping with him. She has no regrets about sleeping with a married man. They deserve each other. They deserve each other because I really feel like Nina does not understand what she's getting with Sonny. There's a lot of different layers to Sonny, like as we all know. He has this generous side to him, this nice side, but there's that different side, like where he could go off his meds, which she's seen. And you know, when he gets angry and hostile, his temper, you know, he has a flair for calling women bitches and hoes and whore or whatever, and throwing barware and having a short man temper tantrum. This is things she gonna have to deal with. So you know what? More power to you. He is now your problem. He's no longer Carly's issue. He's yours. You can have him. Good for you. Um, but Sonny was irritating. He's sitting there talking about he still does not understand what's going on. It's like he still wants to put this blame on Carly. Talk about something. Oh, I don't understand how we got to this point. What do you mean you don't understand how you got to this point, bruh? What? Sonny is delusional. Uh, he's sitting there talking about some. If Carly meets with that divorce attorney, oh, it's over. I'm done. Well, it's been over. She's done with your ass. So it's like, it's like, it's done already, sir. He's sitting there talking about something. Carly, I can't believe she's doing this. So ending our marriage so quickly. That man is delusional. I'm sorry, but he is. He's delusional. What is so quick about it? They've been having problems for months now. It really hit hard when it came out in court about him and Nina. That's when it really escalated. Then it escalated to a whole nother level when she caught your ass in bed with that woman. A bed that y'all was supposed to be sleeping in that night. You know, y'all was supposed to be doing the do in that bed if she showed up. But at the end of the day, Sonny wanted everything on his timetable. He wasn't willing to give Carly what she wanted. So he just wants to put all of this off on her, and it's really not her problem. It's not Carly's fault, and I could say that. And I'm not even a big number one fan of Carly, but I can say this ain't on her. Not this time. It's not. Absolutely not. And you know, Nina just annoying. Like she keep talking about something. Oh, she wants the best for him. She doesn't want to complicate things any further. You don't want to complicate things. They're already complicated, sweetie. It's already done. So anyway, moving on from that. I am so freaking happy that Carly bumped into Felix. I am so glad because you know what? Carly was all set to spend her Valentine's Day in her room, soul searching and self reflecting, and I'm glad she did not do that. I said no. I'm happy for Felix. Felix said no. I'm not gonna have you do that. Felix said no. To hell with that. He said, listen, go up to your room, put on your good stuff, your good clothes. We are going out to party. I love it. I was here for it. I said, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. Go party. Like, don't sit in that damn hotel room crying, looking at photos on your phone of you and Sonny and the good times. Don't do that. No, absolutely not. I feel like Carly she cried enough. It is time to stop crying and go partay. Um, So Carly was looking good too. I mean, she always looked good to me, but she was looking good in that outfit. I said, look at Carly. Carly done put on her shortest of dresses. She said, listen, I'm gonna catch something up in here tonight. She was like, shit, if I ain't gonna catch a man, I'm gonna look good at trying. She went up in there looking real good, looking tasty. Britt, they all was looking good. Everybody was all suited and booted, looking all, looking scrumptious. I said, look at everybody. Looking all, got their Sunday's best on. Look good. Um, she was not happy to see Brad, of course, but I'm so glad that she did not let that ruin her night, even though her and Britt were bickering a little bit. And I'm so happy that Britt even said, you know what? I'm tired of fighting. Let's get some damn shots. Let's get drunk. I love this episode. I love it. Like just seeing them really have fun and not be about the arguing and the past and the bickering. Just let loose tonight. Like, let's worry about the BS tomorrow. You know what I mean? And they was just throwing back shots. I loved it. Carly and Britt was just in their element. They were doing it, and I'm here for it. And I want to see Carly have more nights like this. You know what I'm saying? More hangouts and stuff, and because we rarely ever see Carly hang out with anybody, because she ain't really got friends like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad to see it when we do see it, because she be getting loose. Like she was just knocking them back. I said, damn. Um, but Brad or whatever, he's sitting here apologizing to Felix about Lucas and stuff. And you know what? Felix didn't even really want to hear it. Felix said, listen, stop beating yourself up about what happened in the past. He said, listen, you got a second chance at things right now. Do better than what you did before. That's how you apologize. Don't say it with your words, say it with your actions. And I do agree. But it's going to be hard for Brad to do that because he still got to deal with Miss Wu. He still got to deal with his auntie. So that's going to be a little hard. He got to figure out a way to get out from under her. That's the only way he's going to live a life where he's not doing something illegal. You know what I mean? So he got to find a way to get out from Miss Wu. That's really what he need to do. So anyway, moving on from that. So TJ and Molly, TJ was on the phone with Jordan or whatever, and she was talking about how she's getting better and she may be coming home and whatnot. I don't know if they plan on bringing Jordan back, like recasting. That I'm not sure if they plan on doing that. I would prefer if they keep Mac as police commissioner at this point, just make him permanent commissioner again. But I was loving the scenes with TJ and Molly. I want to see more TJ and Molly. He's a doctor, she's a lawyer. You know what I mean? I want to see more. Like this is the future generation that I'm talking about. Like we need to see more. I don't know if we're not seeing more because of their availability, in their personal lives or what. But I need to see more of them. I'm happy that they got their little romance on and stuff. He had rose petals on the bed for her. She got him a gift and stuff. I'm loving it. I said, okay, we spicing it up. I love to see a little love in the daytime. That's what we need again. Um, but yeah, this was a pretty fun episode. I enjoyed it. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.